No, 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 no. Not just no, hell no. That was my response when my wife asked me to go vegan. That's right. My wife asked me, a Filipino from Hawaii, to give up eating pork, chicken, and fish, dairy, and eggs and cheese. And I said, there's no way that's going to happen. This was back in 2005. My wife and my daughter had decided to go vegan, and I had decided to eat on my own. So for 10 years, they actually had their own meals, and I had my own meals. They had their spinach and tofu, and I had my own Kentucky Fried Chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy. For Thanksgiving, they had their own turkey, and I had my own butterball. They had their green smoothies. I had my chocolate milkshakes. But they made me dishes wanting me to try them. And I did try and like some of the green smoothies. I did like some of the stir fries. And I actually developed a taste for spinach, believe it or not. But I was by no means a vegan. Well, in 2014, I ended up having heavy inflammation in all my joints. I could barely walk. I had to use a cane. In late 2014, in October, I ended up having to go to the ER because my eyes kept shaking. Every 3 to 5 minutes, they would shake and I would have vertigo every 3 to 5 minutes. The doctors said it was neurological. They couldn't quite pinpoint it. But by 2015, I still hadn't been cured and I almost gave up. You see, I'm known as Ronnie Tsunami. I go big, I go fast, I teach marketing, I play music, I do a lot of different things. But by 2015, I couldn't do anything. I was stuck in bed and I was about to call it quits. I was about to say, aloha. My daughter walked in one day though. She brought a DVD. She said, hey, you should watch this film. It's called Cowspiracy. You might like it. Talks about the planet. Well, it talks about animal agriculture and the planet. And then my wife brought me another DVD and she said, you should watch this. It's a great story, a documentary about plant-based nutrition. So it talks about the science of plant-based nutrition. It's called Forks Over Knives. After watching those, I said, what do I got to lose? Why don't I try this plant-based diet? So I went whole food plant-based, May 23rd, 2015. Within 2 weeks, I could walk without a cane. 2 weeks after that, my eyes stopped shaking. I went to the doctor and I said, how come you didn't tell me that I could just eat more veggies to help my health? My doctor said he didn't think I could. He eats a medallion of meat a day, and he said that there was no way he thought I could ever give up eating meat. He didn't give me the chance. At that moment, I said, I'm going to create the largest plant-based training and education program on the lifestyle for the mainstream public. I ended up joining a company that was launching a movie in theaters that later went to Netflix. I ended up launching with them a whole line of whole food plant-based meals. They created a support community. I helped launch that as well in 400 cities, really promoting the plant-based lifestyle. In 2019, I went off on my own. I created my own plant-based TV network, the Plant-Based Network, again, with the goal of reaching more people. You see, you never know how quickly someone is going to blossom. But my wife and my daughter planted the seeds and kept watering them. They just didn't expect 10 years later for those seeds to turn into a plant that creates an earthquake and launches a tsunami.